Hello, everyone, and welcome to the I Spy Queen channel. My name is Anitra. I am a crafter, vlogger, and a reseller, and I do a lot of different random things on my channel. So if you run across it and you like it, think about subscribing. It's free, it does not cost a thing. I would love to have you. Hello, everybody. I know it is late, but I did want to come on here because I said I was going to come on here today. Hope everybody is doing good. I have not been feeling the best, but I have to crack out, get out of it. Yeah, I have to get out of it. Um, I've been working on. I haven't craft mined you guys in probably about a month, but I've been wanting to do a Valentine's Day journal. I know Valentine's Day is over, but I had this card. You guys know. Hi, Kathy. How are you? um. I got this big old Valentine's Day card. I had got one of these from my husband from Valentine's Day, and I had got one to craft with. But I had supposed to have been did it. So I am late to the show. So this is the card. I actually used the envelope that it came with, which is here. Hello, welcome. What is it? Hi, Yolanda. How are you? Welcome. Hi, Mandy Lee. Girl, I forgot your name. I do apologize. I know it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't call it. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? Welcome. Hello, beautiful queen. Bye. Yes, I haven't been on in a while. Yes, I've been having problems with my mental health. I've been having problems with my body pains. My shoulders, both of my shoulders now hurt, you guys. Hi, Chew. How are you? So it aggravates me. I can't do what I want to do. But anyway, the card that goes to this is right here. I glued it on and put it for the inside. Then I made a big old pocket out of it. So this is the inside of the card. Dahlia, yes. Hi, honey. Yeah, I'm trying. So here's the outside cover. This was a big old cardstock sheet. So that's the outside. I got some other sheets. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. How you feeling, Yolanda? Did you get your surgery, honey? Hi, Aunt Brenda. How are you, honey? Welcome. So we got some sheets to go with the hi friend. Just stop in for a few minutes. So we got some signatures here. It's only gonna be one signature. So here's you guys know I like my writing sheets. So this is what I got so far. There's some more. Where is that it? That can't be it. Okay, so 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, Teresa. How are you, honey? I hope you're feeling good. Did you have your surgery yet, honey? Okay, prayers for Yolanda. You guys, she's having surgery tomorrow. Pray that everything goes fabulous. God's bless the hands who are working on her. Oh, okay. All right, so we do got some more. Oh, I almost squished those. Signature sheets. Yes, on the 5th. Did everything go okay, Teresa, honey? All's well. Thanks. Oh, well, that's good, Aunt Brenda. Tell Uncle I said hello. Okay, so we got this signature sheet here. Yeah, this is a vellum page right here. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. So these pages in this thing is huge. So I end up putting a love sheet in here. That's good, Teresa. What a blessing. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to find another top sheet. I really don't like to have like two signature sheets in there together. I like to mix them. So this is how it's gonna go. I gotta find some more sheets though. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I at least wanna have Dahlia, I seen some of the work you did. Oh my God, it's beautiful. So this is gonna be a big old journal. I don't know if we're gonna finish it tonight because I don't even know where all my papers is, to tell you the truth. I do like to, when I come on here, I like to have all my stuff ready so I'm not fumbling around. But y'all know me, I'm always losing something anyways as I go. You welcome, honey. How's the little doggies doing? You guys, we got a new dog in the family. My niece, OMG, she got a cutie. She got a little girl that named her Cookie. So I do want to put this in there. We got to find another. Oh, we got this. We do got that. So I probably could bind it together. It's got dirty somehow. I don't know how. We got to cover up. But you guys get snow, y'all. New York City, which is 8 hours away from me, got their first. Ain't you in New York City, Dahlia? They did a state of emergency. They haven't did one since 2019. They closed down everything where they said only non-essential workers they wanted outside. So we are doing, what does they call? I forgot what they call this. Where you add in or something. I forget what it's called. Yeah, I woke up and I was so aggravated. I was not expecting to be more snow. Like, I'm ready for this to be over with. Because my anxiety's so bad, y'all. I don't like driving in this. They good. They don't like the snow. I know that's right. My little dog still want to go out in the snow. I make her go up on the pee pad. I'm like, I'm not waiting for you to fool around outside. Go upstairs. And she be so aggravated with me. So aggravated with me. And I think I'm going to add this on this sheet too. This is a pretty piece of paper. Two feet of snow. Wow. Yeah, see, we get that stuff all the time here, so it ain't no big deal. Well, it's a big deal, but, you know, they don't shut everything down. They still be making these kids go to school in it. I don't know how many plows and stuff like that you guys got there, you know, because New York streets is not really as big, you know, because it's a lot going on. Hi, Angela, honey, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Aunt Brenda. How you feeling, Aunt Brenda? I know my body been killing me. Killing me. I know I'm just gonna be through. When I'm 70 years old, I'm just gonna be done for, I believe. I don't want to claim that, but listen, I'm in my 40s and I feel like, oh my God, just take me out. Hi, Margaret. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Angela. We not used to that much. They shut the big old city down. The red apple is shut down. Shut it down. He said, shut it down. You guys, I've been trying to help my neighbor out next door, y'all, and it's just been draining me. I mean, this young man that she was trying to help, um, what did I do? Oh no, I can't because the way I folded it. He been driving this lady crazy, y'all. Crazy. She's over there. She's 61 years old. She don't have, her heat hadn't been working for a while, but she was surviving with that because she did like heaters and stuff. But she's over there with no running water. And it's nowhere for her to go. It's dead of winter. You know, there's nowhere for her to go and it's a dead of winter. And I'm gonna have to add something here because either I cut it off or refold it. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it off or refold it. So I've been giving her gallons and gallons of water. Like I fill them up for her and take them over there so she can, you know, at least take a bath or a wash up and then be able to flush her toilet because you know you ain't got no water, you can't flush the toilet. Hi Barbara, how are you, honey? Welcome, welcome. You know when get a little snow, everything comes to a standstill. Oh Lord. But the young man, y'all, the young evil little bastard, and excuse my language, had threw urine on the lady, y'all. He threw a bucket of urine on the lady. That like broke my heart. I mean, people really gotta get their mental health together, you know. Okay, oh, all right, don't start. Hi, Tina, how are you? Welcome, welcome, honey, how are you? They came there, they couldn't find them, Margaret. I'm doing a little bit better, Tina. I don't know when I'm gonna be 100%, but I'm doing better. Okay, so we got this page in, so I could stick that in here because I don't like it when I have two signatures together. Yeah, my shoulder's been really giving me a hard time, both of them. I've been putting this, Aunt Brenda, I haven't forgot about you. I have been putting this stuff on my shoulders. I really got to get me a pain management doctor to see if they got some kind of pain patches or something, because this is just ridiculous. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We just gotta find another. You gotta find another sheet to go in here before I can sew it in. I didn't even put no pockets in there or nothing yet. We gotta see what's hanging off. That way I can cut it. But this is a big, oh, what was that wet? Oh my God, something wet. Probably the baby wipe. Messed up my paper. So this, hi Doretha, how are you? Welcome, welcome. I need your ice pie. I miss you too, Tina. I miss all of y'all. Yes, ma'am. Mental health is an issue. Young people are dealing with it. Does not help the system when the little pea brain. Right. And it's like they don't take it seriously, y'all. They don't. And somebody telling you that they need some mental health, it took me a year to find me a therapist. Okay. I developed anxiety and depression really bad after my nephew was murdered. I know some of you guys been on the channel since then, and I haven't been right since. And then when I was trying to heal from that, it just constantly stuff just kept on happening. The accident, if it wasn't an accident, it was me having issues with my younger daughter. It's just different things that kept flaring it up and went and just lay off, you know? But it took me a year because I went to the mental health hospital down here, and they're going to say, oh, well, we don't do appointments. It's walk-ins only. So they want you to come there and sit around for hours, hopefully hoping that you get called so they can, assign you a therapist? No, when somebody telling you they mind ain't right, you need to help them immediately. I told that woman, I said, listen, I said, what if I jumped out the window? Or she gonna say, oh, ma'am, do you need me to call crisis? Do you need me to call the hotline for you? No, I need you to help me. I'm telling you, my mind ain't right. I'm feeling like I shouldn't be here. Y'all need to help me. You know, so I had to get on the phone with my friend. We went through the phone book and called a bunch of different people that I can make an appointment with. I don't want to come and sit at your place for 2 hours and then you say, okay, well, oh no, we don't see all the people we're going to see today. Have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow. No, I'm not doing that. So I found me a mental therapist 25 minutes away in another town who made me an appointment right then and there, and I saw them the next following day. Hi, Jessica. How are you? Welcome, welcome. It is broken. You know, it's like they want you to fail and act crazy and have a breakdown and, you know, stupid things like that, you know? So I've been seeing my therapist now for about 2 years, you know, and I can see him on webcam, or I can talk to him on the phone, or I can go to the office. Yeah, it's not right, Tina, but that's how it goes, and it's not right. You know, that's why when I called the cops yesterday to help the lady out, because she called me, and I'm like, why are you, I'm saying in my head, I didn't say this to her, but I'm like, in my head, I'm like, why are you calling me to tell me to call the cops? Why don't you call the cops yourself? This is what I'm saying in my head. So I called the police and told them that I believe the young man has mental issues. That way they don't come there thinking it's some kind of, you know, get ready to shoot and all this old crazy stuff. So I told him that I believe he has mental health issues, but he threw a bucket of urine on the lady, and something needs to be done. Like he needs help. You know, he's doing little stupid retaliation things to her because she stopped helping him. She was trying to help him get his life on track last year, but then she noticed that he was stealing money and stuff from her. Stuff was end up getting missing and messed up. So she stopped dealing with him. So now he's mad that she won't deal with him, and he's been doing little stuff. He even locked her in her apartment. Like, she lives on the second floor. He's illegally on the third floor. He put a 2x4 at the back of her door where she couldn't get out. So we had to call the cops so the cops can break into there and get her out. Like, that's a fire hazard. Like, you don't, I mean, but I've been trying to help her, and it's been getting my nerves riled up. So I gotta pray about it and tell her she gotta, give me a break for a minute, because I you only can do so much. That's good, Jessica. I'm glad you're doing okay, honey. Yeah, they need to do something to him. And then so I made a stat on Facebook. Some of you that are my personal friends on Facebook, I made a stat on Facebook sharing what the lady had said. And then all of a sudden, I get a bunch of inboxes saying, "Oh, they know who he is," and da 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 da. And I got a hold of the man's mother, and she said that she wanted me to go over there and put him on the phone. I said, "I'm not going over there putting that boy on my phone. He might jump on me. No, you need to come over here and try to help your son." You know. And then she turns around and say, "Oh, I just had a stroke." I said, "Well, I'm sorry to hear that, honey. But can you send somebody that can come and get him?" It's like, what, what? Like, I don't know. And it's just like, I've been dealing with this, y'all, for the last 4 days, and it's like my nerves are shot. Like, it's like I can't get involved anymore. I just pray nothing happens to the lady. And, I called the cops. They didn't find them, so they couldn't do nothing. If you can't find somebody, you can't get them. But his mother needs to send somebody to try to rationalize with this young man to go get some help and leave that lady alone before that lady snap and kill him or something. Who knows? I don't know what's going to happen, but I pray I don't hear about it. I pray nothing happens, but, you only can do what you can do, I got to go to you got to go to the doctors tomorrow, Jessica? That's dangerous. It's a shame that she tried to help him, and that this is, yeah, that's what happened, Dahlia. Elizabeth, how you feeling, honey? Tell everybody in your house I said hello. If she could not send someone in the family, should, like, I don't know. There's little help for adults if they don't. Exactly, but he needs to be arrested, and then they need to take him to the mental health place. Doretha, I mean, like I said, when I called him, I told him I believe he had mental health issues. It's got to be something. Like, I'm really finna get mad and go on Facebook Live or something and make a public. They need to do something. I don't know who I need to contact, but they need to get this health system going to help these people. Okay, because I don't know if it's something in the food or the water that's making people crazy or don't give a crap, but I'm sick of it. I am sick of it. Because I got a lot of friends that deal with their adult children thinking they running their house. Like, you raise your kids up how you feel this for the best of your knowledge, the best that you have, to get them to be better, to be decent adults. And then they turn around and turn 25 or 21 and think you still supposed to mother them like they 16 and 18 years old. Up in your house, running amok, yelling and screaming. You know, it's just too much. I don't see so many situations on the internet of kids jumping on their parents, jumping on their 61-year-old mothers because they wouldn't get them money for food, or and they ain't even helping out cleaning, paying no bills or nothing. Like, this world is just really getting out of control. Yes, right, commit a crime, right, Barbara. That's what it seems like to me, and I hope he don't do it to her. This PCP. This is. You gotta go get something done with your allergies, Jessica. Yeah, they do, Dahlia. I think they're entitled. I'm sick of it. I am sick of it. I look at these people like, do I even know you? Like, I remember you growing up. Like, are you serious? The way you acting like somebody owe you something, like somebody just gave us as parents something free and we supposed to give it to you. Okay, and your allergies. Gotta go to the doctor's tomorrow morning. That's what the police officer told me. What did he tell you? He has, yeah, oh my God, that's crazy. Thank you, Angela. I sent you a couple texts. This is like, it's too much. Like, she didn't call me today and I didn't call her, and I felt so bad. I wanted to call and check up on her, but I didn't want her to start going into detail about the same stuff over and over and over, getting my nerves riled up. So I didn't even call her. And I feel bad, but I got to think of my mental health right now. I can't, I can't, y'all. Y'all pray for me, but I can't. I need a couple days so I can get my bearings together. I need a couple days. He should get some help as much. Right, he's living up in this third floor apartment illegally. He hasn't paid rent in a year. Like, what happened was, when she moved in there, he helped her. I don't know where she knew him from, but he's like 33 years old. He helped her move in and do little chores around the house. So, he wanted to spend a night because he said he didn't have nowhere to go. So she let him spend a night, and he knew that she had moved from the third floor and that it was empty and that the landlord needed to do work on the third floor before he can rent it out. He took it upon himself to squat up there. So he's been squatting up there for a year and a half. Sometimes he bother her, sometimes he don't. But these last couple weeks, a couple days, he's been getting ridiculous with her. It's been back-to-back shenanigans going on over there. And then she's coming out the window yelling about what he's doing. She's putting his stuff on Facebook about what he's doing. She got his picture on Facebook about what he's doing, saying that she don't have any help, she don't have any family here, and nobody's doing nothing. Yes, I know, ladies. Yeah, the landlord came over the other day when the cops had came, and he said he was going to get eviction notices. Like, he got to give him a proper eviction notice, because around this world now, if you find a house or you let somebody stay with you for a couple of days, they are considered as living with you. Okay, so we got to be careful who we help out and let come into our house, because if they come into our house for 2, 3 days, they're considered as living there. And you have to get them a 30-day eviction notice through the court to get them out of there. Get them out of your house. It's ridiculous. People just go and squat in people's houses. People can be away on vacation and somebody can break into their house and make up a story and say, oh, I live here. And when the people come back, been gone for a week, they got to go through all this process and this hell to get these people out of their house. Yes, squatter. Yes. Yes, Dahlia, you know what I'm talking about. It's crazy. People can go squat on your land. If you got a piece of land that you own, they go put their trailer on there. You got to go through all this court to get these people out of your crap. Y'all, I'm so aggravated, I feel like swearing. Like, I'm just tired of the stuff that people are doing that think they entitled to do to people. People that's trying to help, that's why people don't want to be nice anymore. Because of stuff like this. It's just disgusting. Ooh, I could put these together and make a page out of this. It's just disgusting. Listen, it just, yeah, I could talk about stuff that drive me crazy all day, and then eventually I'm gonna not be right, so I can't keep going on. But it's just, that's why I try not to watch a lot of stuff that triggers me, because people, I'm just so sick of people doing stuff thinking they can do what they want, and we certain people are just supposed to be abused, and it's not right. It's just not right. Okay, so we're not going to finish this tonight, y'all, though, but I do want to finish this before the month of February is out. But I do want to show y'all all the stuff that I'm thinking about putting in there. I found this. I got these 2 sheets here, and I want to do something with. I got a doily that I want to do something with. My friend Smith and West. Right. I want like do something with these sheets here. Probably with that. I definitely want to add her somewhere in the equation. I'm probably gonna put her on a doily. Maybe. Like, I want to use her. So I want to put them all the pages that's the same sizes together. So I want to use those. I made this tag. So yeah, I wanna, let me see, where's my bucket at? I have this sheet here. And you guys, if you guys looking for stuff to craft with for next year, all the Valentine's Day stuff that they got left is still on. We got some stickers are on sale. So I got these different stickers here. I think I want to use a sheet of that. Oh, and then I want to put this in there somehow. Thank you, Dorita. Thanks to Miss Susan. She gifted me a lot of beautiful paper. I'm just pulling out all the stuff that I think I might want to try to add into this. Somehow. We definitely got to put a Migo card in there. You know, I like to get my stuffers ready too before I do other things as well. Let's see, what do we got? Yeah, y'all know I got a bucket of stuff, y'all. Look at all my doodads and so. But that's what I got so far that I'm thinking about. I mean, because all the pages in here don't have to be as big as I got them. As big as the book is, but I be so funny about some of my stuff, you know? Like, I like it to look a certain kind of way. So, we have this. And I definitely want to put that in there. But what I can do, I can add sheets together, y'all. This is gonna be a pocket. It's already a little flip thing, but all we're gonna do is like, glue them down and make it be a pocket somewhere. I paid 50 cents for this. Ooh, I could make it extend out. I was just thinking that on both sides, what I can do with this. Like I could do this, to make it extend out. And then that way it won't be really, really skinny in here, That's what I might do. I might make that extend. That's what I think I'm gonna do, because this is a big boy. This is a big book. And I do want to use a piece of this. I don't want to use this whole thing, because it's kind of like having a love letter. So I'm definitely going to use this, but I'm not going to use both sheets because I don't think I got another copy of this. But I thank y'all so much for coming and joining me. I know I was ranting and raving, y'all. I didn't mean to rant and rave, but I just wanted to let y'all know what I've been doing, what I've been dealing with is the reason why I've been MIA, trying to help other people when I know I need help myself. But I would want somebody to try to help me if I was going through something crazy, And then another thing, you guys, the lady that's the mother, she gonna tell me after she told me if I see her son to put him on the phone so she can talk to him, she gonna tell me to take my comment down off of Facebook, the post that I made. Now, I took it down because I thought she was coming over to help. But had I would have knew she ain't brought her behind over here and sent anybody over here to help her child who is causing her muck, I would have kept the post up, because it ain't like I randomly said it. It was a share. I shared what somebody else was already going through. I shared it. Somebody else that was asking for help. Nobody was paying attention to her, but for some reason, when I post on social medias, a lot of people tend to look at what I'm saying. So I figured I would use my platform to get out what she's already begging and pleading about on her own channel. So I took it down to be nice, but I know she only wanted me to take it down because she didn't want to be embarrassed. It's not about being embarrassed, because we all go through things, okay? It's about helping, because if something happened to that lady, that is on her. Because if she could help her child and she didn't, that is on her. That's what I feel about. That's what I feel. It's on her. Even though it ain't her fault that he's the way he is, it's still on her. If she could have helped and she just told me to pipe down just so, you know, she wouldn't be embarrassed. No. I could see if you tried it, it didn't work, you know, but you didn't even try. Because I would have met her at the, I would have met her on the block. I wouldn't have had her go in there by herself, if that was the case, even though that's her child. But I would have, it's just, I don't know. Yeah, am I wrong or what? Like, I don't know. Oh, did I make that too? I made that too big. Yeah, we gonna have to back this up. Is this the wrong glue? Yeah, it's the wrong freaking glue. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. That's why when you act crazy with me, I'm gonna get you some help. You're gonna leave me the hell alone because ain't nobody taking me out. Somebody that I don't gave birth to. You wanna act crazy? I'm gonna get you some help. You're gonna stay the hell away from me. Every day. I mean, they used to do it back in the day, you know, because they wanted inheritance money and stuff like that. But now they're doing it because you're not kissing their behinds. You know, you're not putting up with a grown 30-some-year-old lazy mess. So they want to try to take you out. But you won't let them have your car. Something you work for. You won't let them stay up in your house to cause a muck. I have to cut some of that off of there. But yeah, that's what they're doing. You won't let them smoke drugs up in your house and party and just have different men and women running in and out. Yeah, they want to kill you. Yep, this is the world we living in now, y'all. Grown kids going wild. I made that crooked. I know I did. And see what I could do with this. I can put that there. That way you have more writing space. Barbara, you been out thrifting lately? Margaret, how's everybody doing in your household, honey? My older daughter thinking about coming down here. Her and the granddaughter. Her and the granddaughter. Ooh. Doretha, what is this method called again when you add things? I forgot. Is it called? forget what it's called. You know, when you make it longer. There's a word for it. You know what? And I think I'm gonna but yeah, like I said again, y'all haven't crafted in about a month, so I just been sitting up here thinking and watching my TV shows, trying to stay warm. That's good, honey. Okay, and ooh, maybe we can add this. Yes. Miss Cindy had called what it was. I forgot, and that's on the tip of my tongue, and I can't remember what it's called. Delia, do you know what it's called? When you make the page. Longer or whatever. How's Miss Bridget doing? Doretha, tell her I said hi. Okay, y'all, we just made us another page. Yeah, pretty much that's what it is, but I swear it was a word that she said. What we're gonna have to do, y'all, we're gonna have to cut some of it. Okay, now. Oh. Okay, we're gonna put her on here. You been crafting, Doretha, lately? I know the last time I watched you, you was doing giveaways with your journals that you had laying around. I haven't been on really no YouTube channels watching anybody, and I do apologize, but I just, like I said, I've been trying to help this lady, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this be a page too. Yeah, this is gonna be a page. I might be coming to Ohio for about a month or a couple weeks, Angela. Gotta make sure I get all my appointments together though. She make it day by day. Well, that's good, honey. That's good, Doretha. That's all we can do, you know? And what we're gonna do with this part, this is gonna be another page. Add on. We're gonna add. I want to put this upside down because I don't want this white showing. That would have been perfect to put the white there. And then that'll be a page. Go inside of the book. But we gotta do it the right way. And then that'll be a page. Yes, I gotta come see you this year, Angelo. Next time I come to Ohio. Starting something next month. I'm going for my cancer treatment. I want to know. Won't know. Well, I pray everything goes good with you, Elizabeth, and you knock this cancer on his behind. Oh, okay, honey. Oh, could I put this on there? Then I don't want it to interfere. That'll be a page, and then it'll open. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that, y'all. We're going to do that. Here, y'all, I thought I wasn't going to have no ideas of what to do with this. And, that's why it's a blessing to have a creative mind, because I was ready to give up and, get off of here and search around my house later, try to figure out something to make more pages with. And it just came to me what I can do instead of giving up, Because that's what I was about to do. I was about to just give up and be like, oh, y'all, we can't finish it because we ain't got such and such, you know. That's what I was finna do. And y'all, why is it two doilies on here? I didn't know. I could see it, that it's two of them. Maybe even three. But I remember getting these doilies a while back. Yeah, it's two or three of these. Getting these a while back from, where did I get them from? From the thrift store, I believe. But there's two of them in here. It's two of them. You're welcome, Elizabeth. Thank you, Doretha. Girl, we be wanting to be frustrated and be like, oh, Lord, we don't know what to do. And, the devil be trying us, y'all. Be trying us. Okay, so here's another page, and then it's gonna open up, and we gotta make these be pockets. And what I need to do with this, I'm gonna cut this off. Yes, y'all. We got our page going. Where's my cutter at? Because I didn't want this little nasty white strip on the side of here anyway. I did not want that on there. And I wanted to keep this, you know, this piece because it looked like a love letter, you know. So kind of want to cut this. Probably should have inked. I'm gonna have to cut it again. But this was a piece of paper that I had, and I believe I used this paper, but I did make a copy of it. But it was a cardstock sheet of paper, and I liked it because it's a bunch of letters together, you know. So I made a copy of it. So well, that's what we're gonna do. So now I can put it in its right place. I think I only want like, this might be the last page for the book. But I know I gotta figure out how to make some more pockets in here though, because it ain't got a lot of pockets. First we gotta open this. We gotta try to find this because it's two of these. And I don't need it trying to be funny and come a loose, but could we find it? Hopefully it don't come a loose. But if it do, I'll just glue it when it happens. This was a thing I found at the thrift store the other day. Y'all, I had went there looking for a blanket for my little dog, because she has a lot of fleece blankets. And I found that it was for 79 cents. Well, no, it was $2.99, and they gave it to me for $1. And it was some kind of like party pack thing. You know, came with all this stuff. But I was like, ooh, I gotta put this stuff in the junk journal. So I bought it. So that's what that is. It's for a party, you know. But we're gonna make it, you know, everything I see is something I can craft with. So that can be a pocket. Ain't gonna hold that. That's too big. But like, I can put the bingo thing in here. You know, we gotta put a sticker in here. This is a sticker that it came with. I give it some background. Y'all know I don't like a lot of white backgrounds and stuff. So just put a little sticker in here. We're gonna put a sticker there too. I'm gonna put something up here. I kind of think I wanna leave this how it is, but then again, we need to cut that. So that's gonna be like an upside down pocket sticker, but that ain't gonna fit in there because it's too big. Unless I cut it, I can cut this. That way we can still use this to go in here. We had got these tags a while back, y'all. We had got these. These are graduation tags, and all I did was put a sticker over it to cover up where they say graduation. So now we can put that in there if we wanted to, that way or this way, you know, and it'll close, you know. Okay. All right. What I could do is too, so we got these stickers. Um, gotta glue that, glue the sides down on this. I don't know why I thought I had some. I gotta find it. Hi, Becky. How are you, honey? Welcome, welcome. I work on a page, then walk away, come back later and work. I know that's right. Well, it's a lot of projects, y'all, that I want to finish and do this year. I gotta finish my Monopoly book. I don't know if you guys remember that I started that when I was in Ohio. I want to say, was it a year ago, 2 years ago? I gotta finish that. I want to do a Little Mermaid book. I want to do a Black Panther junk journal. I want to work on. I gotta do a list because I'm getting to forget. You have a good night too, Elizabeth, honey, and thank you for stopping by. And I love you, sweetheart. Okay, so one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we gotta cut that, but so we got some journal spaces. We gotta do something with this page over here. Journal spaces. We gotta put something down here. Because I don't like that bland. I don't know what I'm gonna put there. Journal spaces. We gotta cut this. Which I'm gonna be upset because I'm gonna cut the half of the heart off. I should have moved it over more when I, what it is it called? I almost had it on the tip of my tongue, Doretha. What it was. When I added this. And I think I'm gonna keep her in the middle. Let me open it up and we got our little pocket page. I want to do some on the back of this too. We gotta cover that. Gizmo. Jeez. Horsing around. We gotta add something there. Cover that. But to be honest, I think I'm about done with it. I'm not gonna add no more pages. I just gotta make a pocket here, over here, because this is a nice piece of cardstock. We need a pocket. And we got all this journal space. And then we're gonna make a pocket here and that'll be it. Just a quick little book before the month of February has ended. And I kind of put this in here because this is Black History Month as well. So, okay, hi, my little dog. What's wrong? What's wrong? Gizmo scared you, little girl? What's wrong? Okay, you sit down. Mommy's busy. Come on, sit down. Maybe, could we do that? This is a trim. Ooh, okay. We can make that be a pocket. That's what I think I'll do. We'll make that be a pocket. That's what we'll do with that to cover that spot. Y'all, this glue, I don't got this glue everywhere. I keep grabbing the wrong glue. Yeah, my shoulders are starting to hurt. Jesus. What'd you guys all have for dinner? I know I'm getting hungry again. I normally be watching TV around this time, not thinking about food, but I am starving. And all I know, I'm going to pay for it because if I eat something, I'm going to wake up in the morning feeling like I'm starving to death. But I had Italian sausages and some rice for dinner is what I had. So we made a pocket out of this to cover up that spot. Maybe we can put our long tag in that. We'll put our long tag in there. What do we do with those stickers? And we can make a pocket out of that too. Oh, we still got our envelope too. We almost done bent that up. That came with the card. What do we do with the stickers? Yeah, we done lost the stickers. We done lost our stickers. Okay. Y'all stop this old craziness. Y'all, these animals are something else. Crazy as they want to be. Gizmo. Nymeria think he's after her food, and he's not. You know what? I'm just going to cut that off of there. I'm going to add this on here at the bottom of that. I don't know what we did with our sticker. I'm usually asleep. I think we skipped it. Really? Salmon. But, oh, you had a nice meal, didn't you, Becky? Oh, please don't. Let's see what I could do. Where's my strips at? Y'all know I like to keep my strips that I cut off pages because I could add something in there. We're gonna have to cut I know a piece of the envelope off the paper because it's not gonna fit all the way, but that's fine. That is fine. We're gonna take this out. We're gonna glue that on there. I'm gonna have to cut some sides off. Now, Mary, that cat do not want your food, honey. It was. And what I'm gonna do is, I gotta find a strip to put there because I don't like that white showing. Thought about keeping that and making it like a side, like a tuck pocket, but I didn't want to. I wanted to have it completely closed. But we gotta find something. to cover, which I know I got some strips that I can use. Ooh. Come on, Goofy. I got some strips that I cut off something that I can use to cover this white. And we do gotta glue that down some more, but we got a little. Yeah, these envelopes be so thin too. So we're gonna find something cute to cover this whole piece right here. And then we gotta put like some stickers or something on it because it just looked too plain for me. But I'm content with it. So we got the pocket here from the other big envelope that the card came with. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're done with the pages. We're done with the pages. I like how that's gonna be. And then we're gonna sew it up tomorrow, y'all, and that'll be done. Quick and easy. We're gonna cut our sides and, you know, so nothing ain't hanging out and all that. But I will be back on here tomorrow. It was so much of fun talking and hanging out with you guys and y'all letting me vent. I know some of y'all probably like, I don't want to hear that, girl. You know, but how my mind works, I have to get out everything that's driving me crazy so I can get over it, you know, and be done with it. I do got these little pieces here that we're gonna cut up and have hanging out of the books. I love this paper. This is another piece of paper that Miss Susan had got me. It's on both sides, so it's good for hanging out of a book because you cut it out and it's on both sides. So we're gonna have a bunch of little things hanging out of this as well. We're gonna do that tomorrow. And we got some tags that we gotta cut up so we can put in the books as well. So we're gonna do that tomorrow. But I do believe I'm done with the pages of this because it's a one signature book. Something quick that I wanted to make for the month of February for Valentine's Day and Black History Month. So, and then I'm gonna get going with my other projects that I need to finish. Until then, you guys, thank y'all so much for joining me and hanging out. I do appreciate it. And I think better when I talk to you guys on here too as well. When it comes to my process with making my craft become reality. So I love you guys. And y'all have a good night and stay warm and stay safe. Stay kind and courteous to one another. Always remember to try to check on your family, friends, and neighbors. You guys remember to always keep it real. Be yourself. And know that I truly love and appreciate each and every one of you who always come out to support the channel. I love you guys. I Spy Queen Anitra, y'all. I am out.